Kaya's Wrath. Well, that works too. Mystical Dispute. Yeah. I think I kind of like just giving them multiple Bone Crushers on the top. Stifle them on lands. We kind of know what their draws are going to be if that's the case. Yes, please quench me. Okay, well now they're down to 2 cards. And now I think we Petty Theft on this since it could kill a number of things. So now we stroke them real good. Let's see that Ionize. Ooh. How's it going, y'all? Titan Smash MTG here, and today we're back with some more MTGA standard action. Doing something a little bit different today. I figured Sultai Ramp has overtaken the meta, so why don't we just play the best deck in an event? Now, I wanted to try a standard event just to see how this deck felt, and I got these creator challenges to do, so shout out to the creator challenge. But we started with this. I am 3-0 with it so far, but I didn't record those first 2 games, so I figured, hey, we can start now, get these games in here. It's best of 1, so it should be pretty quick. Let's take a look at the deck one more time before we start this. So this is Sultai Control, nothing you haven't seen here before. This is the list from the Red Bull tournament this past weekend. Pretty standard stuff. This isn't built for best of 1 or anything. This is literally just a copy and paste from the one they had on there that did well at the Red Bull event. Your earlier disruption and your Aether Gust, your thought erasures, your big value creatures, and Hydroid Krasis, Euro. Yeah, here Nat. And Nissa at the top end. 2 to Extinction, a card that I kind of forget about exists sometimes, but still just 4 mana unconditional removal. And finally some Shark Typhoon, draw a card, make a critter. You know how it does. Sideboard, which in this doesn't really matter. Very, very clean. 4 Eliminate, 4 Heartless Act, 4 Extinction Event, 3 Vraska. So let's take this to rank, or not ranked I guess, let's take this back into the event. Hit that play button and see how it goes. Let's go! Alright, so game number 1/number 4 against the Plank. Let's see how this works out for us. We'll be on the draw to start this off. With no blue mana, we can't keep this. God, this is so slow, but I don't want to go down any further. I think we have to bottom 1 Krasis here and hope this works. This isn't very promising, though. Especially in the face of mono red. Yikes. Play this Triumph down for now. Pass turn. So far we beat Gates, we beat Dimir Flash, and we beat Blue-White Control. Ooh, now maybe they just have 1 land? They probably got a light up the stage into another land. There's a light up the stage. There's the land. No! To a Fervent Champion. Yikes, that's another tap land. And this is the problem, especially with best of 1. Like, you have a bad matchup against mono red without a sideboard. So if you're starting off on the draw, they... Oh god, this is just... They have a nut draw and you start on the draw. Like, what do you do? Like, even now, I can play a Krasis for 1. And that's terrible. We're about to take 2, 4, 6, 8 here. Oh, and they take my Euro off the top. You hate to see it. That's an Aether Gust. God, how dead are we, though? I mean, we're going to try. Hold up his Aether Gust in case they have a Cleave or Torbran here they try to slam. 2, 4, 6, 8. Gosh, this sucks. So if I have a Cleave, we're basically dead anyway, so I'm actually going to shoot this Scorch Spitter back up to hand. And we could just be dead here. If that's the case, that's okay. They can 2, 4, 6 us here and then still Ember Cleave, which kills us. Let's see if they got it. Thought Erasure's poop. Yep. Good game, opponent. I mean, that's the beauty of best of 1. I say beauty with quotation marks, but hey, we've been running hot through this thing, so we deserve to get a loss here at some point. We had to mulligan, we have to slow hand, that's part of it. So 3-1 now. Turn the camera on, we can't win. Let's play another one. Try to just right the ship, baby. We can do this, let's go. Alright, time for redemption against Vlad Pov. You going down, Vlad Pov? On the draw again. Another pretty unexciting hand, but we do have Euro into Nissa, which is always acceptable in these parts. So we'll keep that for sure. Would have liked to see these Aether Gusts that last game. We found one, just a little bit too late. Little blue boy. We can play a blue boy of our own. Let's see if they flash something in here. If they just opt away. So keep that on top. Hopefully this is a flash deck. Okay, so they got some red in here, so that's good for us at least. Here I'll play this untapped, pass the turn so I can hold up Aether Gust. Nothing for opponent. I'm assuming that's like a stomp they have held up. This is probably Izzet Flash, which if that's the case, I would imagine we have a decent matchup against that. Well, I think at this point we try to get Euro down. If they want to counter it, they can counter it. Like, this feels bad to counter if they do. Draw us a land. Draw us a card here, which is a land. We'll put the Triumph down. Goodbye, Euro. It's been nice. Hope you found your paradise. Opponent, this is a great time to tap out if I were you. Yeah, crack that Fable Passage and just tap out, baby. You know you want to play a Royal Scions or something cool like that. Okay, we're not. Well, I can play Crisis for 2 here. Don't think that's really a winning play, though. So let's just play this tapped and pass the turn. We're in a staring contest, but I have 3 Aether Gusts. Which, against a lot of their deck, is probably a dead card. Do I tap out here and go for a 4/4 Crisis? Draw 2, gain 2? I think we do. And if they want to counter this, they're welcome to. Okay, Ionize it is. So they hit me, but we gain some life. Draw some cards. Draw another Nissa. They're holding up that same 2 mana they've been holding up this whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this next turn, I think I'm going to go for one of the Nissas here. Do this holding up Aether Gust because the Aether Gust can hit their Ionize, and if I have another counterspell for it, that at least gets them down to 3 cards in hand. Okay, so we can't do that. Do I want to just Aether Gust my own Nissa here? There's not going to be a lot more uses for it. I think I do. We will Aether Gust our own Nissa, unless they have a counter for it, which I would love for them to do. So we'll put that on top. We got lands, we have other threats here. Brazen Borrower, okay. That's a little bit annoying. Opponent down to 4 cards in hand. We got to, okay, 3 cards in hand now. We got to slowly grind them out here. Again, this deck not built for best of 1, so this is where the challenge lies ahead of us here. Gadwicks, they do tap out this time. Draw 4 cards. Brutal, man. Play versus draw in this game, such a huge deal, so is what it is. So now we play the Nissa. We enter this tapped. Let's do it on here. This way we're still... Well, that's probably a bad one to do it on. Let's go to attack, see if they block it or not. Well, we're still holding up Aether Gust here, but this is kind of awkward because they can tap this down easily. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. Really looking for a Shark Typhoon or a high, especially a Hydroid Crisis off the top would be fantastic. Yeah, guess we'll pass the turn here. They got to stop on our upkeep. I got nothing for that, homie. At least they can't tap my Overgrown Tomb. It's actually kind of funny. So my Nissa is tapped. I think I will try to Aether Gust that. And I'll Aether Gust it again if they give me a chance. Dang it. Need to get these Aether Gusts in the graveyard for this Euro especially. So that's that. Okay. Not drawing what I want to draw here, not gonna lie. Let's gosh, because you really don't want to like bounce. Bouncing Cutthroat feels pretty bad. Think we untap. Again, doesn't really matter. We'll do a swamp this time. Let's go ahead and swing for 6. And I think I'll take either one of these trades, honestly. Again, I think we... What are they stomping? I think I kind of like just giving them multiple Bone Crushers on the top. Stifle them on lands. We kind of know what their draws are going to be, if that's the case. Yes, please quench me. Okay, well now they're down to 2 cards. So we're getting there. They can't, again, they can't tap these. Now I think we Petty Theft on this since it could kill a number of things. And they can't even flash it in this turn now. So that was actually pretty nice for us. Now I stupidly didn't leave myself up mana here. Yeah, that was kind of bad play. I should have definitely left up 2 double blue here. So that's a big issue on my part. They do this, they stomp. Okay, well they... So I think at the very least we do play this Brazen Borrower now. While the mana is a little bit cheaper for it. They've got 1 card in hand we don't know of. We have another Nissa come down. That goes in the graveyard, so Euro's ready now. We get another Euro. Come on, opponent, you got one thing to do now. So, I think we're playing this. I can play around Quench here. But then I can't Euro, can I? I think we just try to Euro here. Goodbye, all Aether Gust in the deck. Let's see if that last card is a counter spell. It's not. Stroke again when I don't have the mana held up is pretty frustrating. We'll still swing 6 here. And unless I missed something, they should still have it. Oh, they bottomed the other Bone Crusher. Okay. Okay, so both these trades are okay with me. They shock in. Had to have been a Gadwick. Yep. Another frickin' Gadwick, man. That's a card. So let's start off trying to bounce their Gadwick, I guess. God, I don't want to bounce that, though. That feels bad. Let's try to move to tax. Actually, I probably should have played Nissa. I mean, it's already happening, so sure. What a frustrating game. Again, we murdered them on the play. There's no way we don't murder them on the play. Let's see if they want to trade here. I bet they do, because they're at 9. This kind of fills the graveyard up here, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Nissa. Untap. Probably another blue source. Probably a Triome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I think I hold up Brazen Borrower, like the Petty Theft, and then Brazen Borrower here. I think we'll be able to get away from it. They gain 1 life, it's over, fam. Okay, Bone Crusher coming down is fine with me. Do we just tap the Bone Crusher? Make them... No, I need to swing with this Euro too. We can counter that Euro, so let's actually bounce that. The stroke feels pretty bad because they don't have like Syncopate or anything that would accept to this, you know. Like none of their deck is going to get hit by this except for Gadwick. Okay, well, I still got Stroke held up here. Okay, opponent. I think we start off with a little Thought Erasure action. See what we're working against. See if they want to counter this or not. Another negate. Frick. Not drawing lands anymore either. Let's go to attacks here. Okay, negate's a great hit. I think I'd go ahead. Do this. No, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. We'll just take the trade here for now. They take 6. Because I want to be able to hold up Stroke and Negate. Like, Stroke their Gadwick and then Negate whatever their counterspell is here. Okay, so they're down to 4. We'll pass the turn now. So unless they've got, like, Gadwick and 2 counterspells here, we should be good to go. I don't think I played this one 100% optimally like I could have, but also been on the draw. This has been just kind of rough. Yeah, I think we got him here now. So now we stroke them. Stroke them real good. Let's see that Ionize. Ooh. Alright, we get there. That was a rough one. That was a hard-fought game, but we got there. GG'd opponent. That puts us at 4-1 now, I believe. So let's take a look at it real quick. Oh, we got a pack of Theros too. Let go. So yeah, 4 wins, 1 loss. Let's go ahead and play another. Alright, next game against Rambob. Let's see if we can take its whole Rambob. Can we be on the play this time? Please? Okay. And that's actually an okay-ish hand. There's no ramp here. But I still think this will work out alright. I'm going to play his Fable Passage on 1 and go fetch a Swamp. Surely we can draw a or another green source. Famous last words, right? There it is. So now we hold up the Aether Gust, which is probably not going to do anything here. Though if it's a blue thing, we can Mystical Dispute, which is still nice. Finlurker. I think this Aether Gust has got to go. Well, if this is like an Orzhov deck like that, we should be in pretty good shape, I would think. Get out of here, Remnant. Get out of here, Gip. Sorry, my Epic Games Store epically popped up in the middle of recording. So Finlurker for opponent. Let's see what they got here. We'll take that 1 damage all day, baby. You think I'm scared? I ain't scared. If they want to spend all of their mana pumping that, be my guest. We'll even hover it over a few times like, oh no, they're going to do the 1 extra damage? Okay, they didn't fall for it. Worth a shot. In a turn, I think I actually maybe do want a Typhoon for a 1 here. And draw a card. Let's do that. Let's go Typhoon for 1 here. See a little bit more action. We got more of these to make bigger flying threats. They hold enough removal in their deck anyway. Okay, so we guarantee ourselves in this land. Okay, like I said, we have another one. So here, let's go to attacks first. Would love to bait them into killing our 1/1 here, but I guess that won't happen. Again, not really worried about my life totals. I think I'm shocking in here and pass the turn. I want to hold this Crisis until I get Nissa down. Can maybe make a 2/2 Shark this next turn. I can also hold up like a Shark and Mystical Dispute kind of thing. Kaya will have to go. Well, so the exile from Kaya doesn't really do anything here. Do I just let this resolve? Like if they exile my 1/1, then we just kill it with our Shark. So let's actually let that resolve. Cool. You got it, fam. Pass to attacks. Now we definitely make the 2/2 Shark. And we can block. Ooh, and we get a Crisis. Now this is really good because now we can play Nissa. Attack there, you attack here. Now, obviously, this dispute's probably not going to do much here, but they're going to we're just putting so much on the board that they kind of have to answer. And if they don't answer this Nissa, then this Crisis is about to be huge. Yeah, Doom Foretold is whatever. Oh no! Actually, that kind of sucks. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, well at least they don't have anything else either. Let's go ahead. Do this real quick. I guess we need more green sources. I want to be able to hold up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna hold up Dispute and Cycle in this Triumph actually. So let's just go to attacks here. Still hit them pretty good. Unless they have something to flash in here, this Doom Foretold's gone, which it is. Hopefully they just try to play another Doom Foretold here. Kaya's Wrath. Well, that works too. Mystical Dispute. Yeah! Attackers. Let's go ahead and cycle this Triumph now. Try to find like another Nissa or another Triumph. There's a Euro. You got to be kidding me. XX. Let's go to attacks first. XX. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go ahead and play this out now because we do need to hit land drops. Let's see if they drew the answer here. Okay, they got another Kaya's Wrath, but that's like basically their whole turn, though. Oh, and a Charming Prince. Uh-oh. They gain 3 life here. Oh, they scry. Okay. Interesting. These Aether Gust feel so crap. I think I'm just holding up Shark here, right? XX, 1, 2, 3, 4. XX, 1, 2. This is tough, man. I could just play Shark Typhoon, but like that's just a bad idea. Could also Euro and possibly bring it back. Let's actually do that. That kind of gives us more options. We gotta hit a land here. Okay. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like there are 2 cards now. There's a dang bug in here. Get out of here, bug. Just draw us another card. Okay, so if we just let us untap. That's all I asked for. You've already used 2 board wipes at this point. Doom Foretold. Alright. Sure. Oh no, that died. Big crisis. XX 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we have a good chance of hitting a land here. So I'm gonna play this for 4. We just gotta hit 1 untapped land here. There it is. We'll pass the turn. So I can sack their Charming Prince here. We got Stroke held up. Can't Aether Gust that, can we? It's really annoying. So I think I almost want them to sack their Doom Foretold here. We'll exile this Triome. Well, actually, this we'll do Triome. Let's go ahead and Gust this, put it on top. Yep. We'll discard. Don't think we want this other Gust now. Like, I'm okay giving them that. XX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do this. And then hold up a Stroke. Again, we're grinding this out more than I would like to right now. The way this thing's been built has been a little bit awkward for what we've had in hand. This Eat to Extinction is not that bad. What's in their graveyard? Let's pass the turn here. I would rather hold up this Stroke. If they won't play Charming Prince, they can do it. We can exile something annoying. Again, not a huge deal. Can you please just play your Doom Foretold? Burglar Rat. Sure. So they're running out of things to play from the bin anyway. So I think we just... It's this Eat to Extinction that goes. Okay. That's annoying, once again, but not a huge deal. And again, very annoying. But this is why discard decks just aren't very good, because we have so much draw. Doubt to see anything attack here. Let's go and cycle this for 2 right now. Nissa. So we'll do a Crisis. I think it's gotta be Stroke, right? Gosh, but Stroke seems good too. How many Nissas have we gone through? Still got 2 more. God, I almost think it's the Stroke or the Nissa here. Is that crazy? The way we lose is to a board wipe. I think it's Nissa. I think we keep this Crisis and try to draw into another one. That's not a terrible draw. Let's get that first. Okay, another Lurus doesn't really mean much. There's one on the battlefield, so let's get the Sorin out of here. Brazy Bee will keep. XX. I think I'm okay giving up this Euro if they want to do some like big old blocks here. I think just to save, let's do this. So Stroke isn't really doing much here, so they can buy back a Charming Prince. It's not a huge deal. So I think we're holding up this Brazen Borrower at end of turn. Top deck to land. I think we're okay now, folks. The Stroke, again with this Stroke, like it just never really came at the right time, you know? Good card, just not really here when we needed it. Oh yeah, put the beats on us, son. Now they can swing with Lurrus and gain life here, which is a thing. Let's go ahead and get this in. Goodbye, Stroke. XX, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's cards. I'll save this Triome to discard. Let's go to attacks here. They can't block in a way that's really meaningful. Yeah, we'll still put this down. Thin it out a little bit. Now they've got to top deck a board wiper. They're just done. So we got all this power in the air. Let's pass the turn. Let's see if the top deck was a winner for him. Liliana, hey. That's a draw. Even that's not good enough, though. We just fly over you. Sure.
My army will end a little death, never hurt anyone.
Don't have the mana for those. Yeah, we'll do Euro. Do Shard. Good game, opponent. They draw a land here. I guess maybe they can kind of do something.
They were a lousy servant anyway.
Didn't think of that. They're still mostly dead here, though, right? Like, you can make me discard a card now. Let's see if opponents just put us through the ringer for no reason here. Like, if you play any of these, you just die. Okay, so you're just dead. Good game, opponent. Yes, scry 2, because that'll do a lot of good right now. Doesn't matter. You're taking 9. So you're taking all this damage while we swinging. Another win there. Let's go. That brings us to 5 wins. So 5-1 now with Sultai in this thing. Let's go ahead, play another. Alright, next game here is against Zabu 312. Zabu, Zabu, Zabu 312. No blue mana, but if we can get this Euro on 3, then it's actually real nice. I'm gonna keep this. This one's kind of sketch. But if we get that blue mana going on, then all of a sudden this hand ain't bad at all. Okay, another red card. Come on, blue. That's not blue. God, blue would be so perfect here too, because we get Aether Gust. What? Okay, if we lose to a deck with Nest Robber, we should just cancel the tournament, right? Fudge! No! No! We're going to lose to a deck with Nest Robber. No! This is so bad. This whole deck's so bad. No! Oh, you rascal. Shoot. You gotta pass the turn now. No! I hate it. And bolt. No, I love it. Just kidding, I love it. Let's go ahead and exile this now. We have no board wipes in this thing. We need the land, so I guess we keep 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God. We're gonna lose, y'all. I kept a risky hand, and this is what happens, so Let's Euro here, gain a little bit of life. Oh, we'll put this Triome down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is lethal on board, so if we have like anything here, we just die. I'll hover over Castle Ember because maybe they're trying to do that. Yep. I think we're dead, y'all. They can still Ember Cleave us now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you top that opponent. It's a haste threat. You've got to. But now they just castle us and win if they're smart. Let's see if they see it. Opponent, you miss lethal. Opponent. Okay, well, that's one way to do it too. So obviously this deck not meant to deal with mono red on this thing, especially when we keep hands like that. But hey, that's on us. That's on us. That's on us. So 5 and 2 now. Let's see if we can get these last 2 wins. Not face any more mono red. Alright, so next game of the day is against Delanor. You related to Delanor Roosevelt? Lord. This hand's actually pretty fine. We start off with the Fable Passage here, getting a blue source that we so desperate. Oh no, they got Lightning Bolt sleeves though. We're dead. Hey, we have Aether Gust here actually, so this could be okay. We're on the draw against Mono Red because Arena loves to do that to us. If we can survive, we've got the cards we need to get out of this thing. But it's a big if. Here comes a robber, I bet. Yeah, boy. Let's go ahead and just get this now. Go ahead and just get this now. Okay, the hand's shaping up okay. See if we go Annex here. Don't want them to be able to dispute me, so let's actually just throw that robber back on top for now. This also just means we just take 1 damage here on this attack step at least, unless they do something. Topping that's not a bad idea, I'm sure. So unless we draw an untapped land here that's not a shock land, we've got a shock in, which is unfortunate. We have to play the Euro though. Okay, they just a Bone Crusher, eh? I say just a Bone Crusher like it's not a big deal. It's a big deal. Here we'll Euro. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Play this, pass the turn. Man, if we were on the play this game once again, we'd be okay. The fact this deck is just so not tuned whatsoever. Fudge. Fudge darn it. Mirror's dead. Take a look at the deck list one more time. Apparently, all 3 losses to Mono Red, but again, this deck is not built for that whatsoever. So hey, we'll claim our prize right here. We get gems. We get a 5-1 Sanctuary Smasher, 600 gold. I mean, it costs 500, so we made a little bit of profit on that. Let's go open our pack real quick. So I think my big oversight here from taking a deck from the Red Bull tournament was not realizing, you know, obviously that Red Bull tournament is very geared towards stopping the Sultai matchup, but as you can see by the sideboard, it is not meant for actual interactive games at all, which hopefully the new standard can bring us more of, because I hate this. But if we had some extinction events in there, I think we could have definitely pulled through, but all these cards would have, like, but Eliminates would have came in, Heartless Act would have came in, Extinction Event would have came in. But hey, that's part of it. We do this for fun, and that's what it is, so... Obviously, Sultai has the tools. I wish I would have got those first 3 games on recording because they were actually just dominant, did not feel close. The blue-white control matchup, you just outvaluing them with Hydroid Crisis has felt disgustingly evil. The Gate means Gates matchup. The Gates player actually, they put down a Gate Colossus and they started oopsing me. So that Gates player running his mouth, I got to oops them back whenever we just murdered them with Nissas and Crisis and Euros and stuff. But don't you oops me, Gate players. And then, what was the other match? Oh, the Dimir Flash one was actually really interesting. They ran Call the Death Dweller in there to get back their Slither Wisp or like a Brineborn Cutthroat and a Spectral Sailor. It was actually kind of cool. But hey, this is the deck. Hope you all enjoyed. Again, this is not something we usually do here, but the Creator Challenge, Creator Program, something I'm in here for Magic. So shout out to them. Shout out to people. Shout out to you, Jim, if you're watching this, Jim. Hello, Jim. Hope you all enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.